is going on, my super sandwiches? Rhymestyle here, and today I'm bringing some Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle news in regards to a brand new LR that was just announced on the Japanese version of the game. Notice that my voice went from excited to just kind of down. Okay, so let me break it down. The card is cool. It's fantastic. The super attack is really nice. It looks really flashy. It's pretty much from the movie. They nailed it. The attack itself, or the card itself, is amazing. You know, I'll go over the details in a second. But we had an election that ended in July. They announced the winners back in July, and the leaders were Vegito Blue, Beerus, and Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Now, before you say, well, Rhymestyle, that was in Global. We're going to get LR Vegito Blue on Global. No. The election took place in the Japanese version of the game as well. You could argue it might come out on Global first, but the fact is Japan voted as well, and the results were the same. LR Vegito Blue won, followed by Beerus, followed by Super Saiyan 4 Goku. As far as what's going on with that, I have absolutely no idea. Now, before, you could argue, well, licensing takes forever. Yes, it does. But at this point, it's been months. At this point, licensing should have been cleared. They should have had the attack animations done, the card ready to go. It's pretty much, where is the card? It's pretty much in that situation. But for whatever reason, Bandai is just, I have no idea. I think the bigger problem here is the fact that they're not communicating. And that is going to cause distrust between us, the players, the fans of the game, and them, Bandai. So to those of Bandai, if you happen to be watching this video, we need some kind of answers here. We need something that tells us that Vegito Blue is still being worked on. Like, if you're going to involve us as a community and get us all excited that we actually get a chance, you know, to vote for the next card and to make us it as if our voice matters, at least make our voice matter. So now that I'm kind of done with the ranting, how about we talk about this new LR Bojack? As always, much love to the Dokkan Battle subreddit. If you want to follow the thread talking about LR Bojack as well as getting any other details, especially if translations change or anything is wonky, because I know with Ultra Instinct Goku, the transitions were kind of weird and they kind of changed actually as the card was released. But if you want to follow the thread and if any changes happen, the link to that will be in the description below. So, what does LR Bojack actually do? Like I said, he's a cool card, pretty powerful, and actually a good Bojack card. It hurts that we as a community got a chance to participate and vote for LR Vegito Blue as well as other LRs, and then now we're getting like out a fourth LR since then, and it's not Vegito Blue. Leader ability is going to be Extreme Intelligence types plus 4 key, attack, HP, and defense 100%, and if you run super units, the good guys, it's only going to get plus 2 key, as well as HP, attack, and defense at plus 70%. So it's pretty much like LR Goten and Trunks, except for intelligence cards. The passive, this is interesting. This is the first time I've seen this. Attack and defense plus 80%. When HP is higher than 70%, then he gains a 70% attack boost. If HP is lower than 70%, then he gets tankier and gains a plus 70% defense boost. But the 80% for attack and defense is basically constant, unconditional. You get that from start to finish. As far as the links, you got the Hero Clan, which is plus 2 key, Big Bad Bosses, Thirst for Conquest, Galactic Warrior, Revival, Shatter the Limit, and Legendary Power. Something else to point out, this is going to be part of the Revived Warrior category, so you can actually run this guy under Golden Frieza, which is probably the better way to go about it, as opposed to running him as a leader himself. But he is a Revived category unit, something else to point out. Also, in case you don't know, he is going to be a summonable unit. Now, whether or not he's going to be featured, that's up in the air. I do want to point out that every single card that Bandai has promoted on the official Dokkan Twitter was always a featured unit. So I'm sure we're going to get a Bojack banner at some point in the next couple of days that's going to have him featured, similar to what we saw with, what's his face? LR Broly. But then again, it's a theory. I don't really know. For all we know, he might be in the same situation being released like we saw like LR Majin Vegeta, LR Gohan, yada yada yada. Although I feel like because Bojack is kind of a lesser popular character, he might be featured, and because he's such a good card, I think that's how they're going to try to hook us. But again, all up in the air, I have no idea. The real question is why? Now, the Bojack movie is one of my favorites from the original Dragon Ball Z movies. However, I can't say personally that I was ever a big fan of Bojack that much. And I know a lot of guys like him. In fact, in the comment section below, let me ask you, are you a fan of Bojack or not? If yes or no, let me know why as well. Just feel free to discuss it down below. I personally never was a big fan just because I never got attached to to movie villains that much, except for Janemba for whatever reason. I think Janemba, I just really like the design, which is why I was such a fan of him. But as far as Bojack, I was just never really drawn into him. So it's like the question is why? Especially knowing that Bandai Namco has all the data of the units that we want to see as upcoming LRs. I mean, to be honest, I would much rather see a LR Bardock team as opposed to an LR Bojack team. In fact, I don't even remember if LR Bojack was part of the vote as well. So I would have to go back and look at the actual election to see what they had included on there. But I don't think he was on there. I don't remember, at least. Beside the point. The point is, no LR Vegito Blue yet, no Beerus, and no Super Saiyan 4 Goku. The only theory I have is they're probably going to prepare them and add them into the same meta that they're doing with the LRs right now. Because like they gave us growth in the trunks, which had the agility plus 4 key and 100% attack boost, and of course the 70% for extreme types. And now we're getting a extreme intelligence one, which plus 4 key, HP attack defense 100%, and a plus 2 and 70% for super types. So I assume the new meta for all LRs, including Vegito Blue, perhaps Beerus, and Super Saiyan 4 Goku, is going to follow the exact same meta, where it's going based off of that leader ability as opposed to something else. Which I know a lot of you guys are hoping to get Vegito Blue, the current cards in the game, as an awakening into an LR, but I highly doubt it. And with how they're doing this right now, it further makes me believe that, you know, when they release LR Vegito Blue as well as Beerus and Super Saiyan 4 Goku, it is just going to be part of the newer meta. So brand new cards. But again, it's all theoretic. I have no idea. So with that said, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you happy, not happy? Feel free to discuss. Again, I'm just a messenger. I don't really know. I don't know anything. I just want to know what the hell is going on. And unfortunately, Bandai Japan is just probably not going to tell us anytime soon. I can try to ask, but they're not going to give me any answers. So I basically know as much as you guys. With that said, I guess let's discuss LR Bojack down below. When the banner goes live, I am going to do a couple summons on it. Let's be real though. But I'm probably not going to go as ham on Bojack as I did with other cards, just because like I said, I'm not the biggest Bojack fan. Then again, for all we know, I've said those famous words before, and I ended up, you know, hunting these cards like crazy because, well, I'm a whale. With that said, I guess that's everything that's discussed down below. Again, big shout out to Dokkan Battle subreddit if you want to go follow everything in regards to Bojack talk. The link to that will be in the description below. And other than that, that's it. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. My name is Rhymestyle. I'll see you guys in the comment section below. Peace.